It's been about 10 days since I did an opiate. And the reason why I went to the hospital is because I overdosed and had a stroke at the same time. And then they were checking my body, and then they found out I had pneumonia. They found out I had COVID. And then they found I had lung cancer. And then they thought I had an abscess, which is a disease in the back of my brain. But thank God I didn't. So it was just a stroke. So when I overdosed, I had a stroke at the same time. And then I was fighting the cancer. So they did a surgery on my cancer, and they put like a whole bunch of stones in it so it could like prevent it from stopping. And your boy is everything's free.
Hey man, stay safe world here. You already know what's going on. So we got to talk about this crazy situation with XXXTentacion's affiliate, Kid Trunks. Man, he basically, how do I say this? He basically lied about having cancer for money and for album promo, man. But before we get into these facts in this disturbing case, man, I'm gonna need y'all to like, comment, subscribe, man. We gonna run this up, man. So this is actually a very disturbing story, especially for me, because I have literal family members who have had cancer. My grandfather actually died of cancer, or like something related to cancer, illness that he got after getting lung cancer. And it's just crazy to even think about this like happening. I literally have friends who have had cancer, so this is like very disturbing for me. But basically, I was like really scared. I know a lot of XXXTentacion fans were probably scared the other day when Kid Trunks basically, he came out and said that he had cancer. He said it was like sort of found in his body after he was diagnosed with COVID basically. And then they found, I guess, pneumonia cancer, which I never really knew what the fuck pneumonia cancer was. You know, I didn't even know pneumonia cancer was a thing. I thought he was kind of wrong talking about like lung cancer and maybe had pneumonia after it. But basically, he posted on his story. Keep in mind, this is right after his management went on his Instagram, or whoever went on his Instagram and said he was dead. So he gets his phone back, and then he says, "I'll keep it short. I really don't gotta explain nothing to nobody, but I will. I caught COVID-19, and while in the progress of them checking my body, they found I had pneumonia cancer, aka chest cancer. Hashtag fuck cancer, hashtag we build strong." So he basically posted that, and everyone was like super fucking scared. I mean, like I didn't even like listen to the dude's music. Like I listened to a couple of his songs like back in the day, but I haven't listened to this dude's music in years. But I was like, damn man, this is like really tough. Like that's not cool. I was scared for my health. I was like, shit man, I need to go to the doctor more. I need to get checked up, because I don't want to just end up like Kid Trunks and just find that shit and or whatever. And I was like paranoid myself, and I was like looking up that shit. I was like, what in the hell is pneumonia cancer? So basically, fast forward about 5 weeks later, he makes sure to have a GoFundMe, right? He's trying to raise money for his hospital bills and shit. He has like $10,000 in hospital bills, and he sets up a GoFundMe to try to pay that shit, which is sad, but I guess it's understandable. But I don't know, it's kind of sad like that this nigga fell from the graces of being like X's right hand man, and after this nigga X dies, this nigga's career needs like saving. Like shit, damn. Like bruh literally has songs with X that his fans will listen to forever, but obviously the money, he's not using it correctly, or maybe it's not even going to him. But Kid Trunks says, just like a couple weeks later, cured. Thanks to all the doctors who took care of me for 7 weeks straight in the ICU. They told me I had a 2% chance of making it out, but I did. Most importantly, all my fans who held my spirits up, and prayers in your mind. If you're ready for a novel, album, full story, comment fuck cancer, because we destroy it. That's his first post out of the hospital. And look at what happens after that, man. Like, look closely at the picture. What do you see? You see this nigga smoking a goddamn vape, bro. What? Okay, there's a lot to unpack in this statement. And I know X's fans are usually on the younger side, so they might not know really anything about like this type of stuff, and they don't want to like look at their like idol Ja's best friend and have to think critically of it. But this dude is sus because number one, well, the amount of time that it takes for you to actually be cured of cancer is around 5 years. If you remain in complete remission for 5 years or more, some doctors will say you are cured, right? So obviously it takes a long ass time to like, you can't just be cured of cancer, you know, like in a short period of time. You can't just be cured of cancer in a couple weeks. That's not how it works. Like, and it takes like a long period of time. Keep in mind too, in order to cure like lung cancer, it takes 3 to 6 months of 4 to 6 cycles over like half a year really to do that shit. When this man was literally in there like 7 weeks, that's literally a month and a half. This dude was apparently like in the like hospital or ICU for a month and a half. I'm pretty sure that's not how it works. That's literally half the time that it says that the amount to take, and especially in something that's like super like durable like that, which is like more complicated and stuff. Like you're gonna end up taking more cycles and it's gonna take longer, especially if you only have 2% chance to live. So that in itself was something that was very, very, very sus. And people were looking at that like, yo, what? That makes, even like I saw X fans were posting it and even they were like, what the fuck is this? Like he literally had a vape in the picture and they were commenting on it like, bro, what? How are you gonna have a vape in the picture? Like when you first get out of the hospital, like you really can't do that. And it takes more than 5 years really to get cured from it and everything, man. It's gonna take at least the low end 3 to 6 months, 4 to 6 cycles of chemotherapy to do this shit, man. This nigga obviously did not go through any of that. On top of the fact that it takes a few months to even recover from a major surgery that removes cancer from your body, like it's already looking crazy. He basically went further into it and went on an Instagram live where he basically just talked about how he like, I don't even know, like the doctors basically put stones inside of his cancer to like cure it. And he originally left out the part in the beginning. He said he took an opiate overdose, died, or like I guess overdose, and people thought he died, and then they discovered he had COVID, and then they discovered like he had cancer too. And then in that period of time of like a month and a half, they discovered he had cancer, completely cured him of cancer, even though it takes 5 years, at least 5 years for a doctor to say that you're cured of cancer, and it takes months for you to recover from it. He was a week and a half later, he was able to get out of the hospital and go start smoking a vape again after a major lung surgery, man. It's like, what is even going on at this point? And it's just sad. And top of the GoFundMes and everything, like, bruh needs help, man. And honestly, I just am kind of disgusted by this. I know anyone would feel some type of disgustness when seeing this, because it's like people's family members literally be dying of cancer, man. And this nigga did this for clout. He did this for clout and money because he had to pay for his bills or something. I don't know. Like, I seen one video that said that he might have, like, I guess when they said that he was dead, they saw the amount of clout that he got and people like sad, so he just wanted to continue it or something. I don't know what it is, man. It's just unfortunate that his career is even down to this point. Someone gotta hit up Cleo and tell her to cut a check for this man, bruh. He's obviously struggling. This man needs help. And this is the only thing that he's going viral for. People aren't even listening to his music or anything. He's only going viral for having cancer, man. Like, it's just disturbing, man. I really hope that this isn't true, but honestly, it makes no sense whatsoever. I don't mean to be disrespectful or anything like this, but if y'all think that I'm wrong, let me know in the the comments, but it's kind of obvious that something is not adding up, man. No matter how you spin it, something is not adding up, because it's like that the average amount of time for cancer is like way longer. It's like a journey, and it's not. I've literally had multiple people that I know have cancer, and they don't just be like, it's not like a thing where you're just like, oh yeah, I went there once and I'm cured. Like, nah, that's not how that works. Like, it's literally like a whole like lengthy timeline for anything. Like, anything in the hospital is gonna take forever, unless it's like you've been shot. They're gonna operate you right then and there, but it's like everything usually takes time. They gotta do tests and everything, and I don't think that the timeline of 7 weeks for a whole cancer treatment and cure and everything is right. I don't know how he would say he got cured so soon. So I don't know, man. I could be wrong, but I really don't think so. It seems like something is not adding up. But let me know in the comments, man. Real stay safe shit. You already know what's going on. Like, comment, subscribe. Yes, sir. Peace.